The presidential election heats up even more this week for Arizona voters. Early ballots will be mailed out on Wednesday, and the presidential campaigns are descending on our battleground state to get out the vote.
And over the next several days, candidates from both sides of the aisle will make their way to the Valley. So 12 News journalist Bram Resnick is here to break it all down for us. So Bram, let's start with going over these visits in particular. What can we expect?
We are the center of the political universe. This is the week when voters start paying attention. On the Democratic side, the Harris-Walz campaign's Get Out the Votes efforts started this past weekend with visits by Hollywood celebrities. On Tuesday, Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff will attend 3 events, including a Republicans for Harris gathering. On Wednesday, the vice presidential nominees hit Phoenix. Democrat Tim Walz will appear at 2 closed events in the Valley. Walz will then fly to a Tucson rally. Now, Republican J.D. Vance is speaking at a Mesa church. And on Friday, Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris is expected to appear in the Valley, the time and place to be announced. No word yet on any events for Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump. I'm told we could see him on the weekend.
Okay, and then in recent polling, we've seen it's kind of a toss-up. So what is the state of the presidential race? The
state of the presidential race, according to the polling, as you noted, is a toss-up. The Harris campaign's presence here, though, over the course of a week, this past Saturday through Friday, tells us they believe it is winnable. Donald Trump lost Arizona by less than 11,000 votes in 2020, and his allies have stepped up their efforts to get out the Republican vote.
Okay, let's talk about another big debate that's happening. The first and only. It heats up in the U.S. Senate race. We're talking Ruben Gallego versus Kari Lake. How's that going to shape up?
This is going to be very interesting. This is the only opportunity for voters to size up the 2 candidates side by side. And this may be Republican candidate Kari Lake's last best chance to get back in this race. Democrat Ruben Gallego has held leads of up to 13 points in the polls. His average lead right now is 8 points. Hard to believe that number given how close Arizona's statewide elections have been. Expect Lake to be relentless in attacking Gallego. And finally, a reminder, you have until midnight tonight to register to vote. In Maricopa County, go to beballotready.vote. And you can sign up there.
And yeah, again, like you said, 11:59 tonight. It's got to be postmarked if you're mailing it in, all of those good things. And we want you to get ready for the election. Bram, thank you for tracking that. I know we're going to have crews all over the Valley on Wednesday when all of these candidates and their respective supporters are going to be in town. But make sure that you have the 12 Plus app already downloaded on your television. This is different than the app on your phone. 12 Plus is where we'll stream hours of live coverage of the local and state races just for you, plus the results and the impact that could have on our communities. Just search for the 12 Plus app on your Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku.